Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Russ McClellan with Keller Williams in the land of COVID. The land of COVID. Man, that's a funny expression, isn't it? I bet you didn't think 9 months ago we'd be saying something like that in November and be where we're at. But we are where we're at, so what are we going to do about it? At the end of the day, here's what I want to talk about. Not positivity, although that's probably a good idea. What I really want to talk about is the dichotomy of real estate negotiation. What does that mean? Well, right now in a seller's market where we literally have more people looking to buy homes than are available on the market. I think the last stat I saw in Wenatchee, for example, we have like 1.6 months worth of inventory between $300,000 and $500,000. It's kind of hard to believe. So that creates a problem, right? We have competitiveness that is at an all-time high for what is available. So you have this swarm of agents working with their clients, doing their best to get the deal. Well, one of the things that agents rightfully do is try to make that time frame to closing, from offer to closing, as short as possible. The challenge is that when you do that and you use traditional thinking like, well, it's going to take 10 days to get an appraisal, 20 days to get an appraisal, 10 days to get an inspection. I got a title report that I got to order. I got to look through the escrow. I got to order a payoff at the title company. They're going to do all this. We got these allied forces. We're all working together as a team, triangulating this deal. That traditional behavior, that traditional thinking doesn't work. Because here's why. There's delays. And here's the risk. Here's the dichotomy. It may look good going in because it's a short deal, but what happens often, sadly, is the seller realizes about 30 days into this deal that it's not going to close on time and tells his agent, you know what, I think I underpriced it. I don't think I'm going to sign an extension on closing. I think I've been offered a backup offer for 50 grand more than I sold my house for. That's an extreme example, but you get my point. And they simply say no to the extension, and the deal terminates, and there's nothing the buyer can do about it. So make sure that you're very, very careful, very cautious, very thorough on your investigations as a professional agent that has a fiduciary obligation to your client to make sure you know how long it's going to take to get a title report. You know how long it's going to take for the escrow company to get a payoff. Is it, no offense, Quicken Loans, and it's going to take 6 weeks? Or a local bank, and it's going to take a day and a half. You got to know these things because it affects timelines on closing. You have to know what the appraisal schedule looks like. Is he going to get it done in 2 weeks, or is she going to get it done in 2 weeks, or is it going to take 2 months? And there's a lot of variables. So don't just put the traditional 30-day closing, for example. Make sure you understand why you're putting that closing date so you don't find yourself moved out of your home or terminating your lease in the middle of winter, and all of a sudden you find a deal that's not going to extend, and there's nothing you can do to legally stop it unless you pay the higher price, for example. Anyway, hope that helps. The land of COVID's bringing all kinds of craziness, including an invasion. So feel free to give me a call anytime, 519-470-2416. I appreciate it. I like the beard, huh? Last time I had a beard, it was a different color. That's kind of weird. See ya.